let us know down below. Down below, let us know. Let us know down below. Down below, let us know. Let us know down below.
Dadin tinta, tinta, dadin tinta, tinta, dina, 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 tuna katta, dina, 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 tuna katta, dina.
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions Idiots. I'm Corinne.
That's what she said.
And he follows on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content.
It's so juicy.
I could have joined in, but it was more fun watching.
Today, we're reacting to a little video. It's called Are Indians Really Good at Math? I think it was like, I'm hoping this is not like a stereotype video, but I think it was presented to us by the Stupid Family, so
all right.
Obviously they're Indian, so they'll know.
Well, and there does follow stereotype because of how many go into engineering.
Yeah.
And you got to be good at math to go into engineering.
From an American, we don't have math here.
Math actually gives me anxiety.
Were you good at math in school?
The only class I ever failed was algebra.
Really?
Yeah. Here's what's weird.
I was good at math until anything past algebra 1.
Correct. I'm
Anything
really
below.
good. I was able.
Like addition and subtraction? Bitch, I'm a boss.
Oh yeah. Like I was a little concerned because when I worked for World Financial Group, in case you didn't know this, I worked with financial advisement, and I got my Series 6 and 63 in my life license. But my 6 and 63, which are your licenses to allow you to work with variable interest on different things, particularly mutual funds, you have to take those exams, and there's some serious math involved in that.
Yeah.
And I got it. I was a fully licensed financial advisor, and algebra is the only class I ever failed, and I am not joking. Word problems, like an algebraic word problem or seeing some kind of an expanded mathematical equation, but particularly the word problems give me anxiety because I remember being in class and thinking, I'm not going to get to the next question. We have 30 minutes left and I've got like 6 questions. I'll be here for 30 minutes because I'm stuck. Math is not my forte.
Because Rick's an idiot.
Yep.
All right, so here we go. I'm assuming the answer is most yes.
Hey guys, it's Maureen from Asian Boss.
Asian boss.
What is 9 cubed? Try to figure this out in your head without using a calculator. Of the many stereotypes that people have of Indians, we hit the streets of Mumbai to find out whether or not ordinary Indians are good at math. So let's dive in.
So, a BBC report stated that an Indian bride walked out of the wedding after the groom failed to solve 15 plus 6.
What?
How do you feel about this?
Probably should have. He's an idiot.
Good thing she did. It's actually
Perfect, that's like basic knowledge. Anyone should get to know how to add 15 and 6.
It's clearly
All the best to
72.
her. Yeah, get a better groom, please.
shameful. I mean, if I can't do it, I'll be okay if someone walks out on me as well. Like, it's such a stupid thing not to. I mean, if you can't solve 15 plus 6, then you're stupid. Then nobody deserves you.
I obviously feel bad because, see, marriage is not something, two people connect not because of their intelligence. The heart should be connected, I feel.
If this was an incident in the rural India,
Yeah.
specifically in the areas like Haryana and that sort of plate, so yeah, being good at mathematics and sciences is a matter of pride over there. Like relatives will come to your house, instead of asking, hey, how you're doing in life, how comfortable are you, like what do you want, they will ask you mathematical tables and stuff like that just to prove themselves,
Yeah.
make you feel small or like check you out.
Globally, Indians are known for being good at math. Do you think this is true?
I don't think that's true, but for some specific cases, it could be true.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah, I guess in a way, it is a little bit true.
Compared to America.
The way that we talk math is different than the way I guess other countries do it.
It doesn't stand for everyone, you see. We have a huge diversity in terms of that.
Backbenchers, am I right?
Maths. That's a wrong conception if you have that.
I was a
We have a lot
backbencher.
of maths from childhood. We don't depend on calculators. We don't depend on computers so much.
That always bothered me.
Definitely they are better at math.
Why not use a
On a
calculator?
scale of 1 to 10, how good would you say you are in math?
-3. 7.5.
7. How much do you usually score?
Above 90.
Actually, I'm really bad. I wouldn't say anything. You can say 2 or 3.
I'm going to ask you a couple of math questions, okay? Try your best to answer them,
Okay.
right? What is 87 plus 87?
172. 172.
174.
What is 87 plus 87?
174.
12 into
Two off.
14?
168. 48. Wow, that was quick.
No?
No, I can't do it that
What's the
fast.
square of 18?
3, 6, 4,
24.
8.
Holy
What
shit.
is the
Wow!
square of 18?
324.
It's 9.
I'm definitely not that fast.
326.
I could write it out.
Yeah, there, 324. What is the square of 18?
324.
That's true. Cube of 9?
81, 81, 81 is 2. Carry 8.
720.
729.
29,
You were
yeah.
at 200.
What is the cube of 9?
729.
Holy shoot!
Yeah. What is the root of 256?
16.
Yes.
Ah!
What is the square of 12?
144.
My American brain is hurting.
He says that I'm not good at math. What is the cube of 9?
90.
Do y'all have to do it
729.
like without paper?
That's true.
Like
Root of
in India?
256?
It wouldn't surprise me.
7, 16.
Because I could do it on
What
paper.
is the cube of 9?
729.
That's right. What is the root of 256?
100 out of 100 Americans
What is
would
the
all get
root
it wrong.
of 256?
Yeah. Nobody here's getting that.
16.
Not without a paper.
16 is
No.
true.
Like I could do these on paper.
What is the root of
Those
6?
questions
I don't know.
easy
Was
or difficult
Gandalf
for
looking
you?
for that for his pipe?
They were okay. I mean, they were not too hard. These kind of math problems are actually easy for Asians, I think.
India seems to have a unique way of calculating big numbers in their head and with their fingers. Could you show me how to do it?
So you have like 4 divisions in each of your fingers.
Yeah.
Right? 4 in each. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it goes till 20. 5 into 4, 20. So that way you keep counting. If you have to add something, suppose 8 and 4, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you have to add 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives you a 12.
How did you do the first one? 87 plus 87. How did you do that?
What?
80 plus 80, that's 160. And then
Oh, that's
7 plus
easy.
7, 14.
Those
So
are
there you
easy.
go.
Just add both of them up, yeah. There is more than one way to solve a question, a particular question. And those ways are not just told by our teachers. Or
Yeah.
we ourselves discover some ways to solve a particular question.
Do students use calculators in school in India?
No. No calculators. So I know that for a fact in universally, I'm pretty sure most of the countries they allow, Western education allows calculators, but in India, like even right now in college and even for the entrance
That's
exam
why
and
we're
stuff,
dumb.
you have no access to calculators, whereas derivatives, integration, nothing. So yeah, it's,
Do you think that the Indian society has high standards
Yes.
for the general public on math?
Yes.
yeah. I think Indians are expected to know quite a, like mental maths and stuff pretty well. Even if you're in a corporate, if you're working in an office or something, like there are some things that people expect you to know without taking to calculate without using a calculator, basically.
It does because, see, this is the land where zero was discovered, okay? So it is intrinsically in our brains that we are good at maths and plus accounting
They
concepts,
discovered
everything was
zero.
developed in India. So it's a basic understanding that all Indians have in their mind that
Well,
we should be good in maths.
When you're going to the
Stranger
government
Things
schools, you
discovered
have
11.
below average English teachers, below average social science teachers, but you'll have alright mathematics teachers. So naturally your expectations for mathematics grows from there only.
If you consider Indian parents, which is the Desi parents, then yes, they do actually. I mean, I scored 80 to 100 on math, which I think is pretty good. But my parents were not happy at all.
What would you like to say to people overseas who have these stereotypes about India?
Not all of us are good at math, but quite a few are. So that's it. I mean, there are quite a few things you all are good at too. The only thing I'd say is the fact that they
What are we good at?
not allow children to rely on calculators is like the biggest thing.
Breaking our forest.
That really does help in the future. If you don't need to, you don't have the urge to take a calculator out and you're able to do stuff on your own. To be very honest, I myself want to know and research about it. That why is this? That why is this stereotypical image that we Indians are only good at maths and why not the outsiders one? Don't have
School
the
systems are not- aren't very
stereotype
good.
in their minds that only Indians are good at maths. It depends only on the person.
There is actually the social pressure due to which the perception is that majority of the Indians are good at mathematics, Actually, the natural capability is, I believe, the same all over the world. It's a socio-cultural phenomenon over here,
Yes.
which promotes mathematics in
Yes.
a way, and you see the result.
Well put.
Did this video change your perspective of Indians' math skills?
No.
Let us know in the comments.
kind of-
For more authentic insight into the latest news and culture
But it
trends
was
from
cool
all
to
over
see their
Asia,
skills.
be sure
Yeah,
to subscribe to
there's absolutely a huge difference culturally.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Huge difference. I don't know about you, but like, if I got a B in any class, my parents were like, good job. If I got a C, it was, okay, you really need to do better than that because now you're starting to get into the board. And if you got an A, it was like, woohoo, get the scotch.
Well,
It wasn't expected for me to get A's and everything.
once again, I'm a backbencher.
He is.
So the expectations my parents had for my school was significantly.
Just graduate, Corbin.
Yes.
Yes, just graduate.
Because I had a terrible relationship with school.
Which is really here, GPA matters depending upon what you're going to do with your career.
Yeah.
But all that really matters to Americans is get your diploma.
Yeah.
What your GPA was is like a cherry on the cake
Yes.
for most Americans.
I don't know what my GPA was, but it wasn't good. My wife's was like a 4.3, 4.5.
Yeah,
or
my
something.
kids were all 4 point something. My
Yeah.
GPA was right around a B.
Yeah.
It was like a 2.9, 3.
I think my relationship with my parents and my school, it was, did you pass, basically.
Correct. Did you pass?
Like, even if it's C, barely, whatever.
Correct.
I think my brother, because they cared more than I did. It wasn't that... I'm actually a really smart guy. It's just I didn't give two flying shits about... Like, if I actually focused, my teachers actually often said this. It's like, and they would tell my parents this. They was like, if he actually focused, he teaches the class oftentimes because he can understand it, but
that was
I'd have to show up.
That was one of the best things among many about Harvest, where we went to school, was that all of the teachers at Harvest weren't legalistic in regard to grading their students. They recognized the learning capability of their kids. It was a lot like Montessori in that regard.
Yeah.
In recognizing just because this person didn't get a particular score, that's a reflection actually on us as the teachers as to why we're not reaching that student, because everybody learns differently. And it's hard in a classroom setting to have. I had you and Stephanie in the same class. You guys are completely different kinds of students. You are opposites ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
And there was something there that said that parents will...
She's a perfect student.
She really was. Front row, never late, always there, everything turned in on time.
It's actually funny because at the school we went to, you had to wear a uniform. And if you got a certain grade point average, which actually I think currently is stupid, you get like so many days off. So she had every day except for chapel day, which is it's like a church day at school. She didn't have to wear a uniform.
Right.
And I think she was like the only student ever.
It's true.
She's smart.
Yeah, very smart.
I never got to it.
Nope. And they did say that early on in the video, they said somebody mentioned that in certain areas when you go, they're not going to ask you, how are you, what are you doing? They're going to ask you a math question and see how good you are at math, which is a friendly reminder for those of you not good at math and people are questioning you and you don't do well, you just let them know. Just because you're educated doesn't mean you're intelligent.
That's true.
Mic drop.
But I just know that I'm a backbencher. That's all I know.
And I just know I
know
suck
from
at math.
the memes and on Twitter, I see the memes about backbenchers, which is the kids who sit
Sit in the back. Right.
Which was me.
Yep.
So I can make out with all the chicks.
Da din din da din din da da din din da din din da dina di dina dina di dina din tuk dina tuna katta dak tuk dina din din da din din da tuk dina katta tuk dina.